Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right, it's Wednesday, new release day here on the channel. You have arrived at yet another new album that you probably should go check out. And this one especially. This is an album from a very good friend of mine and his band. You've seen him here on Sea of Tranquility before. It's been a while, though. Mike Antonelli, of course, local jazz musician, previous owner of one of the breweries that I like to go to quite a bit. He has a fairly new band. They've been around for a couple of years. A band he put together with his son, BJ Antonelli, Mike Antonelli, BJ Antonelli, and company. Home at Last, The Last Restaurant, is their brand new release. They've just set up a Bandcamp page. We've got the digital download now available. CDs are coming, right? They've pressed the CDs, so they'll be available on there as well. Let's take a look at the little digipack there. There's the band. So we've got BJ Antonelli, lead and backing vocals, guitars. Bill Ware, lead and backing vocals, vibraphone and keyboards. Bill Ware, previously with Steely Dan, and he's played with a lot of other people. Bill has been a big name in the kind of like East Coast jazz scene for many, many years. Michael Antonelli, saxophone, flute, backing vocals. Ryan Cerullo on keyboards. Tom Rausch, bass and backing vocals. And Larry Lupkert on drums and percussion. As well as special guest Allison Antonelli, Mike's daughter, BJ's sister, on backing vocals. So this was recorded, mixed and mastered by Bill Ware at What Are You Mean Productions. Produced and arranged by Bill Ware and Michael Antonelli. Music and lyrics by Bill Ware and Michael Antonelli, except one particular song, which is kind of their own arrangement of an old classic. And Bill Ware thanks Zoom and Malatech Instruments. So we've got on this CD here 10 tracks. How best to describe the music of Home at Last? This is breezy, jazz and pop kind of colliding. I don't know if I'd really call this fusion, right? But everybody in this band are huge Steely Dan fans, so I would liken their music to Steely Dan, because there's lots of jazzy arrangements happening here, but there's certainly lots of great pop melodies and little bits of rock here and there. But this is just really good, feel-good, summertime music, quirky arrangements, great instrumentation. You know, we've talked about Mike and his music and his band here on the channel before, Mike's previous bands. Mike is a serious jazz musician, great sax player, and everybody brings their talents, their skills to the table here. A lot of really great fun songs. And if you've ever, for those who may be watching who have seen them play locally here around the Hudson Valley over the last couple of years, many of the songs that they have been playing live are included on this set. You got Backdoor Jimmy Brown, opens it up, lots of fun. That's a song I've seen them play live before. Home Cookin', really good, kind of like, there's almost a kind of like Cajun flair to that song, but again, it's kind of jazzy, kind of breezy, really good, memorable song. Remind Me, excellent song, excellent vocals. Nice little arrangement there. There's some nice kind of jazzy things going on here as far as like the musicianship. Mick Tick Tick is a long time track that these guys have been playing. That's loads of fun. I Like the Way You Dance, another great song. Blue Collar Man, I Like the Way You Dance, Part 2. So you got Part 2 and Part 1. They're both here. You got Hard Time, This Feeling, and The Last Restaurant. The title track finishes it all off. Great sax solos throughout. Bill Ware's contribution to this band. So he's fairly recent to the band. Previous times that I've gotten to see them play, he was not in the band. He is now. He seems to be a driving factor behind what they're doing now, which is great. Great to have a big name in the band. His vibes and all his little things he does add a wealth of kind of extra elements to this band. I also want to give a shout out to the bass playing from Tom. Really, really strong. He does some, I think it's in Remind Me, he does this really cool bass solo in there. Really, really good. The vocals split between BJ and Bill, really well done. They both have really different vocal styles. Okay, so you automatically know who's singing what on here. There's some tasty guitar playing throughout. The drumming's great. Keyboards, everything is really top notch here. Very pleasant listen, very fun listen. Like I said, if you like kind of that jazzy pop with complicated arrangements and things of Steely Dan. In fact, you'll even hear on a couple numbers here, you'll hear them borrow little bits and pieces from Steely Dan. Of course, the name of the band, Home at Last, is based on, obviously, right? So I would highly recommend this. To find this, and at least go listen to it, I would urge everybody to go check out the Bandcamp page, which is homeatlast1, number 1, .bandcamp.com. I will post that down in the comments as well as in the video description here. Please go give this a listen. If you like I said, if you really have any interest at all in kind of jazzy pop music, please do give these guys a try. I think you'll dig what you hear. It's lots of fun. Like I said, right now, I believe the digital copy was just made available just a couple days ago. So the CD is coming, but at least for now, you can definitely go listen to it, and please consider giving them some love. It would mean a lot to me and certainly a lot to Mike and his band. So thanks everybody for watching. Home at Last, The Last Restaurant, available now. Excellent stuff. Easy 4 out of 5 star. Really enjoyed this quite a bit. And thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility stuff, and our Cameo page for personalized videos from myself. So thanks in advance for everybody. Home at Last, The Last Restaurant is our album feature for this episode, and we'll see you soon with more stuff. Stay tuned. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.